YouTube, what's good, YouTube? What is going on? Okay, it's your guy one more time, Dedrick LX Jr. And of course, we are back with yet another fragrance video. Okay, so shout out to my Smell Good family for sure, man. Shout out to you guys. Hopefully, you guys are well, doing fantastic, doing great. Anything positive that can be, I hope it is with you guys for sure. Okay, so I'm excited about today's video. I usually, add to my collection what I want. I wouldn't say I'm that, I can be persuaded. I have to actually want this, but I'm not gonna lie. I was so much so persuaded to grab this one because I just had to know. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump right into it. So every once in a while there are fragrances that just kind of come out, and it is a true now confrontation, a healthy versus a healthy dialogue between the clone and the original. And we have another one here today from the house of Lattafa, a big time Middle Eastern. All right, we have ASAD. All right, so pretty much everyone who's watching right now knows what this clone or this fragrance is inspired by. It is inspired by the Titan Dior Sauvage Elixir. All right, Dior Sauvage Elixir, and that fragrance just ran wild, still is running wild. A very, very great fragrance. It probably was hands down the biggest release of, I think it came out in 2021 or maybe 2022, maybe 2021. I'm getting my years mixed up, but whatever year it came out in, it will probably was the biggest release. No, it was the biggest release. And when you have a big release, something that is mass appealing, here come the clone houses or independent houses or even other designer and niche houses trying to mimic what is going on, and this is an example of that. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the slight presentation. It came into this box, very nice, detailed, nice box. It's nice. I really like the detail up front. You get the black and gold, charcoal black and gold. You got ASAD, Lattafa at the bottom. Have the line up front at a performed concentration, 3.4 ounce, 100 ml. On the side, you have ASAD right there on the side. All right, with the, I believe it's Arabic. That's ASAD in Arabic, I believe. Have the ingredients which make this fragrance. At the top, you have the Lattafa logo. At the bottom, you have your batch code and everything at the bottom. And it just says external use at the bottom. All right, so I got mine off of fragrance.ca for $22. I caught it right at the right time. I guess they had restock. I was on there looking for something else, and that one popped up. And I said, you know what, why not? All right, so let's go ahead and get into the bottle. Very a good creative alley with this one. The tall black bottle with gold trimming. Snap-on cap. All right, kind of snaps into place. I'm not sure if you can hold this. Well, it looks like you can. I wouldn't recommend holding it from your top, but this one's kind of snugged in there pretty good. Okay, so have the dope line in the middle, ASAD at the bottom, Lattafa at the bottom, and then the Arabic, which I believe is symbolism for ASAD. I'm not sure. If you know the real answer, let me know. All right, so that's the presentation. Very, very nice, very sleek. I'm gonna say a little bit more than simple. I do like it. All right, very, very cool. All right, so let's go ahead and get this on the tester strip, and let's get down to it. And I talked about this one on my latest live stream number 6, and I unboxed it on air. I mean, on the stream, and had a quick conversation about it there. But everybody who was on that stream was like, yeah, bro, yeah, we want to know. So that's why I'm rushing out this video, because the topic is still warm coming off the live, and you want to capitalize on that for sure. Let's go ahead and get into it. A couple sprays on the tester strip. Very good atomizer. Very nice push atomizer on this thing. All right, and you can just smell it in the air. Dior Sauvage Elixir in the air. Okay, so first off, with this one, on paper at least, you do get this slight synthetic opening. A little bit alcohol is at the opening that really doesn't bother me. Just kind of walking through what I smell. But that's already gone. So you get this synthetic alcohol opening that lasts maybe 2 or 3 seconds, and then it's gone. And then you get into it, man. You get this real, this spicy, slightly sweet, kind of aromatic, slightly fresh DNA here. Smells very, very, very close to Dior Sauvage's Elixir. Now, this is not my first clone. This is not my first inspired by fragrance that I'm smelling in comparison to Dior Sauvage Elixir. I also have ETE Eau Sauvage, I believe that's what it's called, from the House of Alexandria. I have a full 100 ml bottle of that, and that stuff is fire, bro. So off the top, if you don't want to spend $175 for a bottle of Dior Sauvage Elixir, go ahead and spend $20-something for ASAD. It's cool. It's super close. I'm going to say it's in the 90% range of Dior Sauvage Elixir. Yeah, 90% or so, in that very, very range. The spiciness, it has some body to it. Definitely has that Sauvage Elixir base. A little aromatic, a little, like I said, a little sweetness as well. A little darkness to it as well. It's a lot going on here. But this thing has body, it has depth. It definitely smells like, I can't speak to it fully, but it feels and it smells like this thing is going to be an amazing performer. Definitely for the cooler months for sure. Fall, winter, office wear, you can get away with this. But all in all, this stuff is fantastic, all right? So let's go ahead and get to the notes. Let me see where I place my cell phone. Let's get to the official notes of this, and then we'll compare it to what the official notes is to Dior Sauvage Elixir. So according to Fragrantica, the main accords are warm, spicy, vanilla, powdery, amber, and woody. And it does have a slight powderiness to it. It does. Yeah, it does have a slight powderiness to it. Up top, well, it only shows 5 notes. Okay, and this is my first time looking at the note breakdown. So I didn't expect to see this, but here we go. You have spicy notes, oriental notes, vanilla, cloves. Cloves gives off that darker, kind of slightly smoky, incensey vibe. Amber, which is providing that sweetness, and the sandalwood, which is giving it that creamy effect, combining with the vanilla. All right. Now, this is hardly nothing like the note breakdown for Dior Sauvage Elixir. Let's go ahead and get into that and see what those notes are, because I know it's a lot more. So right off top, the main accords: warm, spicy, fresh, spicy, woody, aromatic, lavender, soft, spicy, okay, cinnamon, ambery, powdery, balsamic. Up top, you get cinnamon, nutmeg, cardamom, and grapefruit. In the mid, lavender base. And down in the bottom, in the heart of this thing, you get licorice, sandalwood, amber, patchouli, and Haitian vetiver. So I've spoken on this on other videos when it comes to clone. I don't know if the clone houses intentionally put out the wrong note breakdown, but from what Lattafa is saying compared to what Dior says, for these to smell virtually identical, even though there's some major differences, the note breakdown is hilarious to me, okay? So again, this thing is drying down and it's still keeping up that Dior Sauvage DNA. I highly recommend this for someone who is just trying to spend $20 to get something that is really good, great presentation. It seems to be like it's going to be a great performer. I can't double down on that because I haven't worn it in the field. Quality is there as this thing starts to dry down, get to the mid, get to the base of this thing. But in the opening, you do get a slight synthetic opening, a little bit of an alcohol, perfumer's alcohol up top that maybe lasts 5 seconds, but who cares? No one should care about that, especially when you're paying $20 to $25 and you're getting something that in reality could really be around $100 being sold if there was never anything called Dior Sauvage Elixir. If Elixir didn't exist and this was out there, I could see somebody paying $100 for this. I could. One tweak of the quick opening with the alcohol, perfumer's alcohol, and what are we talking about? We're not talking about nothing. We're just talking about something that smells fantastic. So all in all, my thoughts, very close, in the 99th percentile. The differences between Dior Sauvage Elixir and even in my Alexandria clone is the quality of those two are higher than this one. The Dior Sauvage Elixir, the Alexandria Sauvage clone, they're very rich. The Alexandria one is straight to parfum, and the Elixir one, I believe, is a parfum, and they're much richer. As soon as you smell it, you can tell you're dealing with something that has elite ingredients and elite notes and elite accords in it. It's just a matter of fact, that's what you get. But this, don't sneeze at this one. This stuff is really good. And off the top of my nose, our first experience, to compare the two, I would definitely give this an 8 out of a 10. That's right, 8 out of a 10. And I have both fragrances, and you know how it goes. When you find a clone that can hold its own, then you sit the other ones to the side for, I don't know, more important occasions. Because this is what I'll be wearing to the office this fall. This is what I'll be wearing to run errands this fall and winter, because where I am in Jacksonville, Florida, fall and winters coincide. So I'll be getting a lot of wear out of this. This stuff is good. The hype is real. The hype is real. All right. So once again, a very good clone, very good inspired by version of Dior Sauvage Elixir coming from the house of Lattafa. Once again, we have ASAD. ASAD. This stuff is really good. And if I can find it, I know I say this all the time, but if I can find it for a really good price off fragrance.ca where I got it from, I'll definitely put it in the description. $20, $25, and you got you something that's really, really good, that can be mass appealing, that you can receive compliments from, that you can kind of do a lot of things with versatile wise in the cooler months. Okay, so I am happy that I have this in my collection. Glad to make the purchase. You know, I was real skeptical at first. I'm like, man, I don't like doing this, but I just gotta know. And every once in a while, I just gotta know. And this is a fragrance that I just had to know. Okay, so Smell Good family, hopefully you guys enjoyed this review. Let me know down in the comments below, do any of you have ASAD? All right, what do you think about it? Do you have Dior Sauvage Elixir to compare? Do you have Alexandria's ETE Sauvage Elixir to compare? Talk to me down below in the comments and kind of let me know your guys' thoughts, because I definitely highly recommend this one. This is really, really good and very, very surprising, especially for what you pay. Okay, so if you would like to be the next member of the Smell Good family, appreciate you. All you got to do is subscribe to the channel, like the video, and meet me down in the comments, and we can talk about what you love and what I love, and that is the beautiful art of fragrance. Okay, so y'all be cool, be safe, take care of yourselves, and y'all know what to do. Y'all know what time it is. It is splacker season. Splacker up, splacker down, splacker that thing all around. All right? Yeah. Corny, but good. Y'all be easy.